Hello and welcome back. I'm Arumba. Thank you for joining me. This is Dyson Sphere Program multiplayer with Steve Joe.
I'm
Iron
Man now.
You are speechless, I see.
I'm in the ground. I'm not in the ground. I mean, I've fixed myself.
And you're just wowed by my blueprint. In hindsight, I should have built it where there's coal. Oops. Like, here, I'm gonna delete it and then.
It's cool. So it goes up, splitter, comes over.
No,
up.
you can't look at it yet. No, you can't look at it until I.
Oh no, I definitely can't look at it now. Wait, how did you delete that so fast?
If you press X.
Yeah.
And then there's 4 buttons: F1,
You
F2,
know
F3, F4. Or F3.
I've pressed X a lot and never realized that there's actually a thing that pops up at the bottom.
Yeah, so I used the F3, which is box select.
That's cool.
Box select delete.
Ooh.
You do have to be careful though. If you like delete a belt that has a whole bunch of stuff on it, you'll do the chest explosion thing that happened in Factorio. Stuff will go everywhere. Okay, I'm looking for coal, and where do you want to make self-gooped goop? Probably
yes.
Somewhere.
Right, I've brought back a ton
coal.
of silicon and a ton of titanium. A lot more than you brought back. Oh, what have you broke?
I broke nothing.
Index out of range. Index was outside the bounds of the array. Building grid patch update fake data. Oh, it's something to do with blueprints.
Are you sure? Because I wasn't using blueprints. I was doing foundation.
Maybe that's a building grid patch. Yeah, it must be something to do with that then.
But you're still connected and you're not clipping through the ground again, right?
Yeah.
So who cares?
Yeah, I just.
Is it every time I place one?
Yeah.
Or is it
so
stop now?
just you place to your heart's content and then.
All right, I'm done.
Okay.
Okay, blueprint. Ready?
Sure.
Tier 2, self-goop goop.
You know the wise man built his house upon the rocks. Did you know that?
I'll build it like this. And steal your robots.
Steal your robots.
Let's get a splitter.
Like an actual splitter? Oh, look at you go.
Yeah, and I'll steal some of this coal. And just watch the self-goop. It's gonna be pretty.
Pretty. So where's the gooping? Where's the goopage machine?
It's not all built yet. Here, just watch. So the coal comes in, and then it distributes the coal to the things that make the energetic graphite, and then some of the energetic graphite gets used to make the diamonds. Yeah, they're just called diamonds. And it's all ratioed and perfect and awesome.
But why is the coal itself not getting gooped?
Because
you told me this was self-gooping. There's no goop there.
Well, it's just okay, fine. So technically, usually what I do with this is you just like you take this output belt and you send it around the entire base and goop everything. And I guess we need to goop the coal on the input side.
This is going to add a full new layer of complexity to this.
Yeah.
So how many sorter Mark IIs does it take to fully saturate a belt? Does it take 3? Oh no, it takes 2 to fully saturate?
Sorter Mark II can make 3 trips per second per grid, so...
This is a sorter Mark III.
Yep, I think it should be 2 sorters, 180 items a second. This does require a full belt, so that's why it's not like working yet, because we're not giving it enough coal. I'm gonna tell this splitter to prefer this output for right now. Just so that we can get the goop working. Do you see how you can click on a splitter and then it's got a priority thing?
So I'm trying to see what this does. So this pulls something.
This is a goop storage container. It'll hold excess if it's not being used, because sometimes you'll use a lot of goop and other times, like, you know, you don't need it as much. So
how did you get
one input?
How did you get that conveyor belt to do what it does?
I don't remember, but I cheated. I think there's like this, it can clip. You can clip through and it works. I don't remember.
I suppose the other question is why? Does it Or does it need to?
Because it was smaller. It needed to be as small as possible and be as symmetrical as possible, Steve-Joe. It's so symmetrical, okay?
So you're saying it could do that?
No! You broke it. I'm gonna have to delete the whole thing. You wasted resources. Now it takes more belt to build the blueprint.
I mean, it looks nicer though.
Why is this not working? Diamonds.
I mean, even that looks better than whatever the fuck you had. And that is going straight through a wall.
Energetic graphite. There's 83 in this. Why is the diamond not being made?
Why is your energetic graphite not being spat out?
I guess this sorter might not be connected properly somehow.
I mean, the sorter looked like it was stuck straight into the diamond machine.
It should be. It should be feeding energetic graphite in.
Oh, I didn't know you could do that.
I'm confused by why it's not making... Oh, we probably don't have the recipe for diamonds. That's why.
We don't?
We can... Yeah, you can use blueprints, and it will... Also, yeah, like, we don't have the Proliferator 2 research done. You can set recipes with blueprints that then don't work because you don't have the recipe. We need this research, crystal smelting, and we need Proliferator Mark 2 to make the blueprint work.
I thought we got Proliferator Mark 2.
No, I just had mentioned in the end of the last episode that we're almost to the point where we could use it.
Oh, I thought we already got it. Oh, yeah, I see it. Okay. Well, that's fine. We should get those quick enough. Okay, we brought back titanium and the other one, silicon.
Yeah.
Why?
Because we need them for the next... they're like a major component of the third research, the third cube.
Okay.
Which is... Trying to find it. Basically, we need to knock out all of the research that's just red and blue. And then I found it. It's called Structure Matrix. It's toward the bottom of the first tab of research. So we're going to do polymer chemical engineering, then high strength crystal, then structure matrix, and then the yellow cubes require they require diamond, which is just coal compressed twice, and then they require a titanium crystal. So that's what the titanium is for, to make yellow science. And then the silicon is used to make solar panels and to make other stuff. We need it for processors, I think. Processors use it? Wait.
Do we not have arc furnaces getting made automatically? Oh no, we do, it's here.
So I've never had to automate logistics bots, but that's something we definitely want to do.
Logistics bots are the things that we just got.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm excited. They're brand new. And we also need to make some logistics distributors.
So I'm still absolutely disgusted by this entire factory.
Yes, I know. We should delete everything. Go.
Start again.
Yep. I mean, that's... Yep. Like, basically, the whole purpose of most of my blueprints are to make it so that the thing that I build to get through the early game doesn't make me want to restart.
Like, I mean, I can understand that. I can understand that.
All right, so that's our diamond production online now.
We need more power. Means,
yeah, we're low on power.
But we do have the stuff for solar panels.
Mm-hmm. This planet is solar ratio 136, so we could do solar panels here if you want. Personally, I prefer just doing wind everywhere because it's, you know, it's really easy to make wind power, and wind power is enough to get the job done if you just put down enough of them.
I do have one of these.
Although performance could be a concern.
I've got a thermal power plant.
Oh, yeah, that's ancient tech at this stage. So yeah, you can feed raw coal to it. Anything that has fuel, anything you can burn in your chest cavity can power that. Okay. You can actually burn off excess oil. That's one of the ways, just like with Factorio, you could like burn off overflow oil.
Ah, okay.
You can burn off overflow crude or refined or whatever. That's one thing we could do.
Well, that's what I'm going to go and do with this one.
Okay.
Because it's in my pocket and there's no point in it being here.
So I'm going to place down a logistics distributor.
Oh, we definitely do have overflow. Oh,
cool.
No. Okay.
I've never seen this entity before, so it's like a little thing. It's like a little hat that you put on top of a storage chest. Provide and collect items for Icarus. Distribute to other distributors.
Yeah, that's weird. This liquid tank will just keep taking input, even though, like, the box is full. So it doesn't overflow correctly.
I'm gonna manually craft a few logistics bots, and I'm gonna set up a personal logistics request for the fuel. And then maybe I won't have to worry about picking up fuel anymore. Waiting to be provided. No logistics bot standby. 100 of 4 out of 200. Traffic capability 0.0 per minute. Wow, God. Makes me feel so smart. There's so much smartness in the game. You know?
Yeah. That's just me.
Traffic capability is now 428.2 per minute. Providable items 2,930. You should probably set this up too, Stejo.
What's that?
So for your logistics in your inventories, like request, you should set up requests for energetic graphite. I've automated the delivery of our fuel, but you have to request it, otherwise they won't do it. Oh, look at these little derpies flying!
How much is a stack of energetic graphite?
100.
Oh, okay.
So I'm requesting. I think I'm just gonna request 200. So, yeah. I wonder how far they're willing to fly. There are now 6 logistics bots. That's probably too many.
Wait, how far does the network extend then?
Yeah, it's not like Factorio where there's like a visual range that I can see. So maybe they'll just go the entire planet. Kind of a long trip.
There we go. I've got a priority.
I forget how to split stacks. I know there's a button. Ah, there it is.
How do I set?
Right. Split.
Is it just by clicking on the splitter that sets priority?
Yeah.
Ah, yes. Okay, got you. Okay.
Yep. You can have priority input on one side, priority output on one side. It's pretty flexible. It's not as complicated as like a circuit network thing.
Yeah.
But
so how can I tell a tank? Is there a programmatic way to tell a tank to shut off input?
I want to say yes, but I don't know how. We have GOOP, by the way.
I don't want this to just keep taking oil in. Because when we've got too much.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Did you check the input output? Like, is it just putting in what we're consuming, or is it actually overfilling?
It's like maxed out, and then.
Because if you look at our crude oil, we are at 48.75. It's going down. Like our available oil does go down over time as we tap it. So yeah, I would just put down more storage chests, honestly. Like just.
That was the first thing that I done. I've got the power plant doing the. Like it is burning some oil right now. Some of the refined oil.
Okay.
Yeah, is the crude just dying as well? Yeah, the crude's just getting fucking nuked out of existence as well. There must be a way to stop it just nuking stuff.
Well, if I'm not mistaken, you can use crude as a fuel. So just have a priority output on a splitter that says send the crude to oil processing, and then it'll try to send it all that way. And if it can't send it that way, it will go to any of the other outputs, and then you could have some thermal power plants consume it. At least then it's not getting nuked, but... So yeah, I don't know if you want to inspect this, but this is what gooping looks like on a practical level.
I'll have a look in a second. I just shit oil all over the floor.
Why is it not gooping all of the items? There's every now and then there's one getting through that's not gooped. What the hell? Oh, power's bad. Insufficient power. I will add more wind.
I can't believe, like, this is actually a fucking nightmare. Transferring fluids into a fluid container. Like, you have to hold the mouse down to transfer the fluids in. You can't just, like, shift click them into the container.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure there's a somewhat decent justification for that. They don't want you to go and, like, pick up sulfuric acid on another planet and, like, fly back and forth. That's why fluids can only go up to, like, 20 items usually in your inventory.
Yep, that's the nightmare that I'm having right now with oil.
I can't figure this out. There's 365 items on the ground. Are you working on that, or should we just delete them?
No, I'm working on it.
Okay. That alert's asking me to delete it.
338.
I'm really confused by why I'm not able to just blueprint this and they don't line up.
You know what? Just fucking delete that. This stuff was getting nuked out of existence anyway. I don't know, maybe the oil isn't... Maybe the crude isn't the problem. I tried to fix a thing and then just nuked like 3/4 of a tank. I'm not sitting here and, like, this is for the comments. I'm not sitting here and picking up all this shit for half an hour to put it back in because the game doesn't want you to be picking up liquids, which is understandable.
Yeah, so like if you want to move large amounts of liquid, the way I remember doing it before is you set up a belt and then you drain it with the belt instead of trying to move it yourself. You just gotta belt the fluid into a new storage tank or whatever.
Whee! Well, delivery robots just came and delivered very little energetic graphite to me.
Oh yeah, they can only carry, like, they're not efficient. They can carry a little bit. And I think I only left 2 of them in there because I was gonna I don't know, words are hard.
Oh, so here's a goop. Oh, it's a nice green color. I kind of like that.
Yeah, so like when you're looking at the goop, look at the item. So you'll see I've gooped some of the...
Oh, it's got like a fast forward on the item.
Yeah, and then the number of chevrons on the side of the item indicates the level of goopage. So that's tier 2.
Oh, because this has been tier 2 gooped. Got you.
Yep.
And then we're gooping we're gooping the coal, we're gooping the iron that's coming in.
So as long as there's enough power, it will goop every item. Extra products 20%, production speed up 50%, energy consumption 70%. So
if
that is the downside. That makes it so that every...
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so look at the...
Yes, energy consumption plus 70%.
Yeah, but we get 20% extra products. So this is why we need a Dyson sphere.
Well, everything's power, yeah.
If we goop everything, everything's going to take a lot of power. And it's time to make a Dyson sphere. So I'll put a few more robots into the energetic graphite transfer, but I wanted to put a logistics distributor on some of the other stuff that I never have, the magnetic coil, and I don't know, what else do you think we would want?
Well, what's our bottleneck just now? It's
still hydrogen for science, if that's what you're asking.
Is it? Yeah.
Yeah,
so can we goop hydrogen?
Oh, no, actually there isn't. Yeah, you can goop everything.
It's energetic graphite.
Oh, yeah, okay. So the problem there is that I priority splittered the coal feed to the goop, and now there's not enough coal.
That makes sense though.
Yeah. So all of this energetic graphite all gets its bonus. 20% extra products. Doesn't work slower. But this is where the math gets kind of unfortunate, right? Like, so 6 smelters making energetic graphite saturates a belt and consumes the coal belt, but then you add in your production bonus of 20%, and now, like, math is awkward, right?
Or you can just ignore it and just know that you've got extra production.
True.
But I feel like we should be gooping this energetic graphite.
Yes. Yep, for sure. So I don't remember, I don't have a specific blueprint for it, but I remember having, like, basically an entire horizontal, like, planet-wide height 2 belt with goop on it, just going around the planet and then running every resource through that so that they're all just in a line and it works. Otherwise, we can just, I mean, you can pull goop off and use splitters and just send it wherever you want it. But so I think the reason why we have no science now is because we hooked up the logistics bots. We both set up our requests for energetic graphite, and we don't have a dedicated energetic graphite production for science because we're using this for our own fuel source right now. That's why.
Yeah. But I feel like I feel like pulling this into this chest and then, like, removing that and then gooping on the output.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we want, if we're using fuel, we want gooped fuel. It actually matters. Like, it'll, if we have gooped fuel in our fuel chamber, it helps us too. So
we want actually, do we want to shift this chest over and then pre-goop?
Yeah, let's just do this. Just go like that.
Oh well, yes, that's a much brighter idea than what the fuck I had in my mind.
And then we'll just run splitter.
Right, we need a goopinator, but the goopinators are just inventory. I don't have a hot.
Can you make or grab a splitter? Just want to make sure you see this mechanic. There's three types of splitter, and to build all 3, you just have to make the one entity, and then there's a tab button to cycle between the different modes of the splitter. Here, I'm gonna place down 2 more. So you've got
so a splitter can split up the way as well.
Yeah.
Oh, that's fucking cool.
And if you, so like that one, you can have something come in on the ground level, and then you can do stuff like this. You can have the input belt be like this, and then you can have the output belt go back. So you can actually use a splitter as like a vertical reverser. And then you can do priority stuff with it. And then, yep, that one I think is actually pretty well designed to help out with distributing goop. Because you can have, you know, it puts it on the second Z layer and it turns it 90 degrees for you right away. Nice and clean.
That's really cool.
But yeah, so anyway, I was going to just do a regular splitter.
Yeah, no, that's sick.
I like the song.
So can you have a splitter? So that other splitter there. Why did I say splitter B? Oh, because it's a... okay, so it's a B type and a C type. Got you.
Yeah. Anyways, we'll just run this, like, over. And then place down...
But yeah, so inputs and outputs can be... anything on the splitters. Yeah, so I could put 2... Yeah, okay, so I could put 2 inputs like that, and then... That's cool.
Alright, so there's our energetic graphite gooped. It's not pretty. I'm sure there's a more organized way to do it, but that'll work. But... So in hindsight, are you glad that I just put down the blueprint? Because we would have spent hours trying to set that up. Like...
I mean, yeah, it's fine. It's not very complicated, but there's like a lot of ups and downs, and it's very compact.
Yes, and that's the important part. Because there's not enough space.
There's definitely not enough space on this planet.
Nope. So yeah, I'm gonna cycle out all of my graphite and get it gooped.
Yeah, so I would just dump a temporary storage.
Yeah, let's do that. And then we can...
I was just like, why there? Why there?
I was about to put it in exactly the same location. It's funny.
Oh, really?
Yep. So I'm just gonna like manually move all of the crap that's in there.
Yeah.
Ah, look at those robots go. They are desperate to refill us.
Okay, and then that's... Do we have to manually set that we want gooped energetic graphite, or does it not? No, I don't think that's...
I don't think it would know the difference. I'm pretty sure. Okay, where was that that magnetic coil production? I am tired of having to... Magnetic coil comes in from way over there. Alright, we're gonna make a storage chest.
Oh, that was weird.
What?
So I had 2 times gooped energetic graphite? Oh my god. What the hell? So I had 2 times gooped energetic graphite. Okay.
Uh-huh.
And I put it in my fuel chamber with non-gooped energetic graphite?
And it averages it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Why?
Is that weird?
Yeah, that is weird. I want my 2 times gooped not to stack with my 0 times gooped. Thank you very much.
We just have to... We gotta goop everything. Make sure it's fully gooped. Make sure you're never low on power. We need a Dyson sphere. Because like it is kind of frustrating if you have like 93% energy satisfaction, then like every 7th item or something going through a gooping column or production thing won't
start
come out
breaking
gooped.
everything. Yeah.
Yeah. So we need a Dyson sphere, so we can build a Dyson sphere. So we can build a Dyson sphere.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think we need a Dyson sphere so we can build Dyson spheres.
Let's do it. What are you waiting for? Alright, if you want to
I'm waiting
request
on these robots.
if you want to request magnetic coil, you can now do that.
Cool.
We need to automate, like... I'm gonna love these logistic bots. They're probably really inefficient with energy, but I don't care.
Oh, probably, but as long as I get the job done.
Yep.
There's always more wind turbines. I mean, technically we could start making some solar panels, but...
So, proliferator effect, energy, extra products production 12.5, speed up 25, so... Fuel chamber gen 68.75. Yeah, so it's just helping us to extract the energy quicker, but that's good, because we're big robots and we use a lot of power.
So you got the energy coils being... No, okay.
Right here, I've just added a logistic thing.
Yeah, I thought you might have gooped the...
I haven't gooped this, no.
Gooped the stuff.
Okay,
so what's
Go ahead.
What's the best way to ensure things get gooped?
Always have enough goop, and probably have a train station style, like everything comes in through a centralized spot, gets gooped before going to the production area, but then we also need to make sure to goop the intermediates. So
yeah, exactly.
So we could do something like a big long belt of goop, and then inputs, and then do a reverse, right? So
I was gonna say, would you have the goop like this around your belts, and then you would have like your production going like this way? Yeah, so if you had your goop on level 2 going up and down, and then we have our production going like that.
Yeah, I mean that could work. I think having it like go,
or for
each step through to the different products. But I was thinking
for the
more
sake
like,
of modularity, would you have the goop going parallel to it, and then you split off the goop.
Yeah, I mean, that could work. I'm thinking like tiered production. So like, say we've got a production column here for iron ore, and then instead of having the iron ore continue on to a new area over, like, you know, further down, just have the output come back, get gooped, and then go back down a new column. Does that make sense? So like, say it's iron into iron plate, it's sent back to the goop source, gets gooped itself, then you have another row where it's now you're making gears, the gear output goes back this way, gets gooped. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I mean, I guess my only
so it's just
concern,
like it's a central goop line.
My only concern with that is the more that we do vertical, the more we have to deal with the fucking planet squash.
Yeah. Yep. I guess instead of having a horizontal, like longitudinal goop, we could have a latitude goop, like it could go vertically through the planet. Does that make sense? No? Here I am just flying for no reason, burning energy.
burning your energy.
So,
right,
I mean,
so where?
This is where, like, I'm not gonna, I think I might have a blueprint for stuff, but I don't know, let's solve it this way.
I don't like that there's so much water on this planet. Fuck Earth. It's fucking water.
Yeah, so I have an entire blueprint library called station modules, which is designed around stations and having
Wait, what's a station? Like a space station?
Yeah, like here, I'll put down a blueprint if it lets me, but you're not gonna. Oh no, we don't have enough facilities. This is a 1,892 facility blueprint.
Oh yeah,
this is all water.
A wee touch all for that.
Perhaps we should get some more blueprint research. There you go. Okay, you're ahead of me.
Yeah, always.
Smart.
Right.
Always.
Yeah, I think.
No.
I think that the base is in desperate need. Now that we've got Goop, I feel like that says we've just hit that level where the base needs refactoring.
Yeah.
Because otherwise, it's just going to be, you know, like hella spaghetti. Like more than it already is spaghettiing. You know?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm glad that we're
on the same page.
Yes.
I concur. I am trying to get the good goop. The good goop stuff.
Oh, we got extra goop? Is there more goop?
No, I mean the goodly gooped dendritic graphite.
Oh, got you.
Some of mine's not fully gooped.
We do have yellow signs, no?
Nope. Nope.
Oh,
that requires us to research it. Do you want me to? It's toward the bottom half. It's called structure matrix. It's just red and blue all the way through, but it's quite a few. It's 1,000 red and another 800, so it's 1,800 red signs to get structure matrix. But to actually make structure matrix, we do have the resources necessary. We just need coal, double smelted to make diamond, and then we need the titanium ingot that we secured from the other planet to make the titanium crystal. So we can do that.
Okay, that's not too bad. Do we? I don't think we've got the crystal research, do we? Or did we get that with the diamond? Crystal? Yeah. Yeah.
So it's toward the bottom half of the first page of the research tree. It's polymer chemical engineering, high strength crystal, oculum.
High strength crystal. Yeah.
And then structure matrix. Those three.
Oh right. Okay. And then that gets us yellow signs. Cool.
Yeah. So we're gonna make organic crystal out of plastic, which is going to use that refined oil. So we need water, refined oil, and plastic to make organic crystal, and then organic crystal plus titanium plate equals titanium crystal.
Okay. Where's our production of land foundations?
That is right here.
Ah, okay. This is another Arumba shit.
It's not a shit. It's a blueprint. It's a cheap blueprint that I put in because I wanted it. Anyway, I'm going to add a logistics distributor if you want to request foundation for some reason. I mean, you can stack 1,000 foundation per tile, so I usually don't you don't usually run out. Like, you can grab that whole 500 that's in there. I don't need it. Yeah, I have 500.
Where's the God mode thing again?
You press B to go to build, right? And then...
Is it not blueprints?
Yeah, no, it's blueprints. So it's, what? You have to be... I usually press Control C to enter blueprint mode, and then you can press... What was it again? I forget. I have to look it up. Your fingers, they like want to do it, but your brain can't remember the key. Okay, blueprints.
There's just like a button for it.
Yeah, there is. God construction mecha move is shift. That's not it. Toggle blueprint God mode, J.
Because why not?
Yeah, so when you're in blueprint mode, and then you can press J to see the whole planet. Yep.
Oh, okay. I'm trying to see like a decent place to start this shit.
See, I don't think we have enough power to actually do gooped everything yet. Like, if we're gonna refactor and we're gonna make it all good and we need to really ramp up power.
Okay, and so what's a good idea for
solar or electric wind turbines on the entire planet, like everywhere, if we want enough power to go big?
Oh, mesh storage just threw
I think solar is more space efficient. It's more compact. And this planet does have 136% solar energy ratio.
Okay.
So we could set up solar production, which is just titanium. Sorry, it's silicon plate, high purity silicon plate plus red, plus copper plate plus green circuits. So
well, we do have silicon plate, and I've fully set up mercury, which is very close to us. Oh wait a minute, that's.
We don't have copper. Here we do. Those two. So yeah, there's a spot right here where we could. This is where it starts to get messy. I'm gonna put down a temporary thing making solar panel production, just so that we can get the power that we need to make the better solar panel production.
Yeah.
Is that correct?
I love that we just landed on Earth, and I'm literally just terraforming the fuck out of the water.
Yeah. We don't care about the environment. We are robot.
Exactly. I don't care about your fishes. Oh no, but the planet will die. Oh. Listen, before we were here, there was none. Before we climbed over.
Lagging on me a bit. Is it because you're in blueprint mode or something?
Oh no, it's because I'm foundation in the world.
Oh, that's okay. Every time you're placing foundation, I'm getting like a little
chug,
stutter.
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay, I'm gonna just relocate the silicon plate storage, if that's okay with you. Or do you want to keep it all central?
No, crack on. As long as I know where it is for when I fly.
That's what I mean, though. Like I want to hook it up to the solar panel production that I just set up.
Okay.
I guess I'll belt it. That way we don't have to move the storage tower. I do like the idea of having like a... Not getting like lost is kind of a big deal.
Yeah, it's a nice thing, yes.
So let's not get lost.
Jesus Christ, this foundation lasts forever.
Yeah, that's... Well, to be honest, it's because of a mod that makes it spaced perfectly.
Yeah.
If you didn't have that mod, you'd have to place it on every single spot.
Yeah.
It would go... You'd burn through it pretty quick.
Jesus. I'm not sure if you can see on your mini-map, but north of where we live, there's a nice area.
Where we live.
Where we live.
Yeah, where we live.
It's a nice foundationed area.
Do you want me to inspect it to like get approval, or I mean, if you find a spot you think's good, I'll trust your judgment. We'll just go there, or we can talk about it. I guess I'm not sure what you're looking for.
I mean, you can inspect all you like. I just feel kind of bad.
You're gonna do whatever you want without my approval. I see.
Well, I mean, it's already done. Like, as you can tell by the game hitching constantly.
I mean, if you wanna, we have enough soil to like. I usually do brick the whole planet, the starter planet. I don't care if it's Earth. Like, this planet does not need water. Well, that's not true. We do need water for oil production, so maybe don't kill all the water.
Can we, like, dig into the ground to get more water, or is that just a no?
I don't think so. I think that there may be a mod that lets you create...
Okay, I'll stop then. I'll stop where I'm at. Can you see it on your minimap? There's just this, like, awkwardly square section that is no longer water.
Oh, yeah, it's beautiful. Yeah, I hope you were building toward the equator, right?
No.
So...
Oh my goodness. Yes, of course I was.
Okay, the grid crunch, yeah.
Yeah, so we've actually built this factory right on, like, what, one of the tropics, like, was it Cancer or Capricorn? I forget what one's the bottom one.
It was a bad one. We shouldn't have built it here. It was wrong.
Yeah, so as long as we build up the way, there's no grid crunch for, like, forever.
Awesome.
So literally, I think it's like right here, isn't it? That there's, yeah, I'm walking on it. As long as we build north of this line here, everything is just the exact same. Oh, so this is solar. Oh, sick.
Yeah, I'm gonna add some more. I'm just making sure the ratios are good on the sorters. So
solar can be so condensed.
Yeah, that's exactly why I think we should do that instead of the wind.
Yeah. Do we need storage batteries? Is there like a storage battery thing that I've not seen?
Storage battery? What do you mean?
Yeah, like energy storage.
Accumulator?
Accumulator. Power storage facility when electricity of the... Yeah, there you go. But that requires green fucking diamonds? Green diamonds.
Where... Do we have the tech for it already for accumulators?
I doubt it.
You're looking at... Yeah, I don't think we have the tech for it, right?
The building thing. Have you seen green diamonds? Green diamonds are really interesting.
We need green diamonds. Trying to find it.
There's energy storage is that's just blue and red, but we need super magnetic field generator. Oh, okay, so we need
that's at the very bottom. Yeah, I find that a little bit strange. How like why? I mean, it doesn't have. There's no visual indicator that tech would require this tech, so I don't know why they.
I think it's so that it's not like a spider web.
I guess, but it's just. You can't have a pretty looking tech tree that's not actually like it's not the real tech tree. You just made it look that way for funsies.
Yo, satellite power distribution system.
Mm-hmm. That's like substations. Basically. Next level electrical.
Oh,
we also get
so it's not that I can like beam power from a different planet.
You can do that, but not with that entity.
Okay. Gravitational wave refraction.
We're actually really close to being able to start getting power from a pseudo Dyson sphere. We can, if you look at the
solar
tech tree,
cells.
Yeah, photon frequency conversion into solar sail orbit system that unlocks solar sails and the EM rail ejector, which is railgun. So we can
solar
just
sail
start
orbit
solar
system,
sails.
yeah. And ray receiver transmitted from the Dyson stream directly output energy to the power grid.
Yep.
Okay, so that's how we receive the energy, and solar sails are how we like shoot the solar sails into space.
Yep. And for now, because we don't have we do need yellow science. If you look a little bit further up, high strength, lightweight structure. We need 200 yellow, 200 structure matrix to be able to make Dyson sphere components and frame material. But we don't need that to actually get power from the sun. We can just shoot sails at them, and then if you go to the second tab of research and look in that big list of our stats, there's going to be somewhere in there solar sail duration, something like that. That's how long the solar sails will fly.
Solar sail life, yeah.
Yeah, so 5,400 seconds before they decay. So eventually we don't want to like let them decay, right? because it's wasted resources. But if we
Yes.
just want more power, it's fine.
So what? Okay, so how do we? But we still need the thing to receive the energy, the ray receiver.
Mm-hmm. But the ray receiver is also just red and blue, I think. Where was it again? Yeah, it's just red and blue.
Okay.
Basically, we can make all this stuff, just not efficiently yet. And then there are some entities that are going to be unknown to me and probably to anyone who's watching because they are modded. The Iron Reconstruct Receiver is a modded superstructure thinger. I don't know what it does. Metastable matter decompressed from the black hole is received, processed, and reconstructed into stable material. So yeah, we can actually build Dyson spheres around a black hole.
Ooh.
And instead of getting
And we do
power,
have black holes.
we can get iron apparently or other resources.
Yeah,
so we're gonna generate iron out of a black hole.
This place doesn't have black holes, but we added them, didn't we?
Yeah, the Sol system doesn't normally have. If you're playing with the whatever the name of the mod is that lets us use different galaxy generation, something about galaxies, the name of the mod. Anyway, so how many solar sail producers do you think we need? Sorry, not solar sail.
Why is this one not working? Oh, because you actually have no output. That's interesting. Wonder why that happened. Yeah, one of our science areas for red science didn't have any output.
Whoops.
That's okay, it's done now.
We don't have a mod to let us know who was the last user, right? So I blame Steejo. It's definitely not me. Crap, this won't work because the output.
Oh, we're out of power again.
Yeah, doesn't surprise me. As soon as you start trying to use Goop, it goes quick.
Yeah.
When every entity is 70% more power usage, and yep.
So yeah, if we're using solar panels, we will need some sort of storage.
Storage for solar?
For power.
Oh, yeah, I see what you mean. Yep. Or what you can do is if you just, instead of building like a rectangular thinger of solar, you just build a ring of solar, like one height
that is true.
around the entire planet, and that way you have consistent power. That's how I usually do it, and then you just expand outward as you fill in the first row. So if you want to make accumulators, you can. I think that accumulators are
I've
heavy.
Put the research in.
We have access to this liquid tank Mark II, which is bigger.
Oh.
Holds 30,000 instead of 10,000. Or I think. What is the other fuel tank hold?
Do I actually have? Oh no, we don't. Okay.
Yeah, holds 3 times as much.
I need some steel though. I don't even know where steel is produced anymore. It's right here, isn't it? Yeah, it's here. Right, I'm gonna grab 5, I guess.
What do you think? Is that enough solar? 4 producers?
Sure.
I'm gonna go grab these. I'm gonna go place some solar. So,
do you want to go up to the very north? What would you call it? The compression section.
Well,
and I'll start placing land.
I can't remember why, but I feel like it's better to build solar right on the equator.
But if it doesn't compress until near the top, then does it make any difference?
I don't think it's about compression. I think it's about the other numbers on here, like the orbit inclination or the obliquity or whatever. Like, I think that the solar has better uptime at a certain height, and I feel like on the starter planet it's always the equator, but I don't remember. The issue is that we want to build in that area, right? But we're not going to run out of space. If I build an entire, like a ring of solar around the equator, we'll have still plenty of space to build also. What we could do is like go solar from the equator south and then like building from the equator north.
Okay, if you want to do that. So you can place solar and I'll place...
Where is the equator? Is it this line?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, I only have 60 solar panels, but...
East or west?
I don't like that. Foundation. So are you foundationing the equator?
Yes.
I assume?
Yep.
Cool.
Charging across the equator. Oh. I think I'll need to do a couple of spins.
I think I had a blueprint for this. I always have a blueprint for this. Power.
I'm also using the foundations just to destroy trees and rocks.
Unfortunately, my blueprint is 99 facilities greater than the tech limit. It's a 3-width solar ring. Well,
we just updated the limit as well. I'm almost there. Is there a way to place more than one of these at a time? Or just blueprints?
You can place foundation in a blueprint. There's a checkbox on your blueprint that says Blueprint Foundations. And if you have it enabled, then when you're trying to create a blueprint, it will actually like read the floor to see if you've placed foundation underneath or not.
Oh, okay. I guess you could do that with the solar panels. But there's now a direct line across the entire planet. I don't know how useful it's going to be, but
it's like we're out of solar panels already.
That doesn't surprise me.
And we'll go grab whatever we can. Medium factory, reach a total power generation of 100 megawatts. Apparently, we are newbies and we are only at medium.
I mean, I don't even think I got that trophy.
You didn't get the achievement?
No, I don't think so.
Why can't I make this? I have no iron. Rude. My inventory seems like it's like full of useless shit. I don't know why.
That's about right.
If you'd like, since we're both trying to work on increasing power right now, I am adding some logistics pots to the solar panel supply. You want to request solar panels?
Okay.
I wonder if logistics bots can also build.
I doubt it.
Or if they can only bring it to you and then you've got to build it.
What's a stack of solar?
They stack in 50s.
Okay. Yay, thank you.
I saw what you did, so I could tell it was bugging you. Alright, I'll just keep going around in this ring and
okay.
Might want to make sure that they're actually connected.
Yeah, they are
connected to the grid.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's one here. Wireless power towers. Grab that. These little robots flying. Oh, I've got a merge storage pop up.
Really? We need to just delete that before our next session, I think.
I mean, if it's only like for player usage and like the merge storage works totally fine for items, then yeah, we don't really need it.
Yeah, I'm just worried that even though the game is like remarkably stable and stuff like that, eventually it could cause a permanent desync crash type problem or something. So we should just get rid of it.
Okay, keep getting them.
Every time I place a blueprint right now, then I just placed another one, so that must be why.
Okay.
Weird that you would get an error from me placing a blueprint, though.
I wonder... fuck knows.
This is awesome. So I've got a little daisy chain of logistics bots bringing me more solar panels while I fly, and then my little bots fly to go place them. This proliferated energetic graphite is actually capable of keeping... I'm gaining power while flying over water.
Oh, nice.
So that's good.
Wait, why do we have any microcrystalline components getting made? No.
I don't think so. No, not yet. That is just copper, I think, and silicon.
Silicon, yeah. Oh, I might need to take a wee trip and pick up some more silicon. It's iron, isn't it? It's always a fucking iron.
Yeah, I'm actually considering requesting iron. Like... solar panel production is off because there's no circuit boards. There's no circuit boards because there's no iron. There's no iron because we only have 90 items per second going towards those two, and they each want 90.
We're still using this shitty little off-cut thing that I done ages ago.
So I'm just gonna upgrade that sorter, which I can't do because I don't have any fucking iron.
You want to choose a splitter?
You could use a splitter, yeah, sure, it's fine.
Here,
or,
yeah.
I mean, I was just gonna do... The thing about, like, being wasteful with sorters in this game is that it's a sunken cost thing, right? Once you've built it, you have it, so... I don't feel bad about using, like, essentially blue sorters, or inserters from Factorio. I don't know if that makes sense. I have too much shit. I want... Oh no, I just recycled tier 2 sorters, damn it. Stupid game.
Wait, how do you recycle stuff?
Like, by recycle, I mean I deleted the litter. I didn't mean to.
I like... yeah, it's recycling.
Yeah. So, a tier 2 sorter is enough to support both of those circuits, but we really need more circuit production for solar panels. These solar panels want 37.5 circuits per minute times 4. I need 150 circuits per minute to support those, and this will make 90 times 2, 180. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. And then there's a little bit of extra circuit production for the rest of our mall. So that's basically what we need. Of course, if we were to goop all this crap, we could get extra products.
Yeah, gooping. That's a good idea. I'm literally sitting making goop stations, goop towers.
Yeah, if you want to... I need an automatic Stejo railing machine, an automatic goop machine. Go right ahead. Get it all gooped. I'll go place more power.
What are you throwing on the ground now?
I don't know. My inventory's full of shit. We need more inventory slots. So yeah, I'll add more power, you add more goop. Meet you halfway.
Need more goop. But yeah, I might need to take a wee trip to Mercury, you know, a wee casual jaunt. Right, there's another bit of goop. Okay, circuits, that, and silicon. Yeah, we're out of silicon.
Time to make a run to the store.
Yep. Fuck
And
you,
then
Hellmod.
should...
Not Hellmod, sorry. Merge.
Sorry.
That's okay, it's not your fault.
If I make the blueprint bigger, it won't trigger as often.
It's fine, what are you worrying about it?
Alright, you're gonna get another error.
This is my spaghetti. I did.
Sorry.
It's okay.
It's funny how you say it's okay every time. Like,
it's
okay. Oh, it's okay.
It's gonna be nice, you know?
Yeah.
Wait, can splitters only go on the ground? Can I not, like, chuck a splitter up in the air?
You can put them in the air. They can stack, but they can only stack on top of each other. You can have multi-height splitters, but they don't connect, so I don't really understand the purpose.
Okay, so...
I was excited when I first realized you could stack splitters, because I thought, ooh, I can make a splitter column or height or tower or whatever, and it'll take stuff from the very bottom and put it at the very top if I want to. And it doesn't work that way. See, Joe, you did not really place... This is not on the equator. You're off by...
I know, like, it was a bit wonky, but...
You missed.
It's fine.
You basically did it. It's fine. I'm gonna just keep on...
Exactly! And that's the best way to be basically right.
I'm gonna enter God mode and just place the rest of these blueprints. And...
Arumba's cheating again, you heard him?
God mode. Need 5 more foundation. We don't have enough foundation now. Also, we're running out of soil.
There we go. I've got all the inputs for solar panels getting gooped. As long as I've actually pulled... Yes, it is goop that I've pulled across. So they're all getting gooped. I just need to go fly to Mercury and get more silicon, but unfortunately that's going to have to be in the next episode.
Yeah, but that was my episode. You stealer. You're a thief.
It was. I was indicating. I was doing a nice smooth transition. Segue.
I don't want to stop playing though.
That's fine. Play more time in the day.
There's no more silicon.
That's what I'm just fucking sad to you.
I know. Okay. All right. We'll be back. Same time, same place tomorrow or something. Bye.
Bye bye.